Hey friends, it's Megan Elizabeth from AboveRubyStudio.com with a Tuesday tutorial for September. I'm really excited because this September I'm focusing a lot on beautiful mason jars with scrapbooks and card making and home decor and so many different things, and there's so many amazing products out there. I picked just a few for you all to take a look at. This is the little supply chart that I made for our upcoming workshop inside of She Makes Club, where we're going to do a scrapbook layout, several cards, have exclusive Cricut cut files, and more. But I wanted to make a card for today's Tuesday tutorial. I'm featuring Jars of Love, which is a beautiful Stampin' Up! Designer set that really is just phenomenal. I love it. There, you get two clear sheets of stamps in this one kit. There's 37 stamps in all, which is awesome. I'm featuring the Share What You Love designer paper pack and some really pretty colors that coordinate with it, including a crumb cake. And then I already cut out some mason jars, a little ribbon bow, and some flower stems. And I have those files included inside of the She Makes Club for September. So, and by the way, if you're watching this at outside of September for some reason, I know things linger around on YouTube and Facebook for quite some time. Anytime you join with the She Makes Club, you get access to all of our back files. So say you're watching this in September 2019, you'll still have access to September 2018. So I just want you to know that. So what I'm going to do is simply make my standard A2 size card, which is 5.5 by 4 1/4. I cut down some of the designer paper. I just love this. The Share What You Love is just gorgeous, gorgeous paper. I think this sheet is my favorite one in the entire pack. The reverse side just has beautiful kind of hand lettering on it, and then the front is just this gorgeous bright floral. This is my other favorite in the whole pack. These two pages are my two most favorite. You can just see how well the colors and everything coordinate together. I just love it so much. So I'm gonna grab some adhesive. Let's use my snail adhesive and adhere this down to the front of the card. Just do 3 simple strips. And we're gonna give this card some dimension and some layers with both stamping and die cuts. So I have this little cream colored card that's gonna go here in the front here. And this is cut down to, I believe it is 5 inches by 3 3/4 inches. Okay, and then I have my little designs that I already pre-cut out. But before I start adhering this all together, I want to stamp a few of these little guys and my sentiment on here. So I'm going to do that. Let me see. Let's put the little ribbon down. I'm just using some snail adhesive on there on the front, and that's just going to go right to the front of my mason jar here. Just sort of fits right on there perfectly. And then we're going to do some dimensioned with the paper cuts here. These are going to just kind of slide in the already cut out hole here, which is going to look beautiful. It's really tone on tone there. But sticking out of there, I want to do some of these stems as well. So that's going to kind of go behind everything else. I'm just going to select my sprig here. Now I don't need it to be the whole entire length, so I'm just using a smaller, just gonna grab my stamp block, and Crumb Cake is the color I'm gonna be using. This is our older style stamp pad, but I will be getting all the newer styles and all the colors soon. Just right now using some of the older. And I'm gonna do 1 full strength, and I'm gonna cross over and do 1 half strength. And then I'm just going to do 1 more, but I want to block this off a little bit because I don't want it to be, I don't want the stem to go off the edge here. I'm going to do another full strength over here. Okay, so you can see there's a couple layers going on there. We can just add a little bit more here. Just a little touch at the top. Okay, so Crumb Cake just looks gorgeous with this, as you can see. And it all just coordinates so well together. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is adhere down my mason jar. And And actually, I'll stick these guys in here because they can actually adhere right to the back of the adhesive I already put on the mason jar. This one can kind of go in there like that, and the other one can cross over and go down even further, like so. And you know what I want to do, just to add a little something to it, I want to just sort of touch the edges, and just a little bit more adhesive just to be sure that it all stays where I want it to stay. Down here in this corner, and it just goes perfectly together. So tons of dimension, tons of color effect happening there. Okay, now I want to stamp my sentiment, and I want to do, should I just do a hello? Yeah, I think we're just gonna do a hello. So I'm gonna grab, it's a really nice size hello. Utilizing my crumb cake again. I'm gonna stamp right here on the bottom of the jar. Perfect. Love that. And then I want to add just some really simple crumb cake ribbon up the side. And this is some crumb cake grosgrain ribbon. We're just going to go right up and around the side, and I'm just going to tape it to the back of the card. You can use regular Scotch tape as well. Either will work just fine. Okay, and then we're going to do our adhesive right along edges of the card. That'll go right on the front here. Take another little snip of the grosgrain, and I'm just going to tie it in a little bow or a little knot. Doesn't even have to be a fancy bow, just a little tiny knot will do. And we'll trim it in an angle, so it looks nice and finished off on the front of the card. And that should do it for today's Tuesday tutorial. I hope you really enjoyed, and I hope you enjoy the moments today and every day this September. September is definitely my favorite month of the year, so I'm really excited to share a lot of project ideas and tutorials all month long. I'll see you inside the She Makes Club the second Friday of this month, where we're going to have our live crafters hangout and workshop. Can't wait to see you then. Enjoy the moments. Bye-bye.